This is my Xtreme Onechunk Ironman, a game mode in which you complete each and every goal in 64 by 64 squares called chunks. I'm currently working on my longest skilling grind I've ever done in RuneScape. 98 smithing to +1 boost and make the iconic rune plate body. In the last episodes I mined 400,000 ores for the smithing grind, completed the new boss they added in my chunk, and now it's finally time to use all the supplies and finish the last goal in this chunk. There we go, that's the first 10% of smithing done, 13,000 bars out of 130,000 we have to make. This is definitely a lot faster than mining. First smithing level, 76. I make a bunch of random addy items. Got myself a passive magic level, I'm using some of the nature runes. Big level. I just had this crazy farm run. How many herbs is that? 14. Wow, we got 14 from one patch with only super compost. That might be a record. I'm still doing my farm runs here and there. Passively collecting herbs for herblore. And I'm farming sweet corns for some cooking XP in the future. Another level, 77 smithing. There's 199k coal and... there we go. Under 100k loaf kite. There's 78 smithing. I'm getting around 7,000 smithing XP per hour. So it's not a lot, but it does add up. And we can now make crystal bows. Alright, it's time for some collection lock slots. There's the chasing boots 4. And we can boost for the helm. And I got the gloves as well. Collection lock is starting to look good. And I also made myself the plate body I forgot to make. Beautiful. I finally got the Dream Maze Random double coal roll. 200 plus coal from one maze random. I wanted this so badly during mining. I finally got it doing smithing. I'm sure that's gonna be handy in the future. Level 79. I'm also still collecting lucky implings. I'm probably going for another 50 stack. And open that before I roll new chunks. There we go. Big level. Beautiful. Level 80 smithing. Here we go. We've made 50,000 Lovakite bars. 80,000 to go. Making some good progress. There's level 81. I can make another new Shazine armor piece. 70,000 bars to go. Yo, big milestone. Under 100,000 coal ores to go. Just a bit under 50,000 bars left to make. There we go. There's 83 smithing. I can now make Shazine plate body 4. Got myself another 2 collection lock slots. I think this armor looks pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. There's level 84. I think I can get maybe 2 more levels with all the supplies I've left. There we go. 85. We finally unlock smelting rune ores and a bunch of other unlocks. And I can only get 1 more level with the ores I've banked. And then it's time to use everything on the anvil. We have well over 100k Lovakite bars now and only 20,000 Lovakite bars left to make. Alright, the final level from smelting, 86 smithing. We got like 10 levels, that's actually crazy. And we need 12 more levels to finish a chunk. But the majority of the XP is in me using the bar, so I'm really excited for that. Final 1,000 Lovakite bars to make, the end is near. This took me almost 2 months. Took way longer than expected. And there we go. We are done with the Lovakite bar grind. 130,000 Lovakite bars banked. That has to be the highest amount someone has ever banked in RuneScape. I sure hope so. Please no one ever do this. It's time to use the bars. These give 60 XP each. I also have some iron to use. And if I add this together, I should get 98 smithing, if I did my calculations right. And then I can make the rune plate body and escape the chunk. Luckily, using the bars will only take around a week maybe 1.5. It should be really quick. As a content creator, building a PC for streaming, uploading and playing all of these accounts at the same time is no easy task. And I'll be honest, I've never been a hero at computers. So I got the perfect partner for you, Apex Gaming. They make some great pre-built PCs. Take the Apex Streamer Plus for example. It comes with 32GB of DDR5 5200 RAM, a Ryzen 5 7600X and a Radeon RX 7700 XT. For as little as $59 per month. It looks absolutely amazing and is the perfect build for your gaming, streaming or recording needs. Don't forget to use code Verf for a 5% discount when you purchase an Apex Gaming PC. You can check them out with the link in the description. I just did a bit of a test run And it looks like I can get around 180,000 smithing XP per hour, making plate bodies only. Honestly, those XP rates are insane for chunk accounts. I've never gotten this much XP per hour in any skill. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Let's power through all these bars, get some levels, and finish this monster grind. There we go. First level. I can now make Shazin Boots 5, which is my first best slot item. The boots are actually really nice. They are slightly better than snakeskin boots. So I want to make maybe a few hundred of those in case I ever get like a wilderness grind. I can bring them for like refs. Have some spare boots I can just lose. But something that has stats. Nice. There is a big level. Level 90 smithing. Oh, that looks amazing. I can now make rune scimitars. Dragon fire shields. A bunch of cool stuff. 8 levels to go. Let's do this. Alright, we just hit 100,000 Lovakite bars left. This is so fast. Just got level 91, which means I will make a couple more Shazin armor pieces. And I only have one item left to make, and that's the plate body. Alright, 92 smithing. I can now +1 boost and make the final Shazin armory. And that's 1850 total as well. Alright, here we go. There it is, Shazin body 5. That is every Shazin armor piece made. Level 93, don't have to boost anymore. Gonna switch over to plate body number 5s. And look at that crazy collection log. 25 out of 25. The green section in the other section in the collection log. First green section in this category. Every Shazin armor pieces have been made. I've been wanting to get this weird little item for a long time, but I kept forgetting about it. I finally got it. The Amulet of Cursed Magic, I think. Cursed Amulet of Magic. I can wear this and get minus 80% magic damage. It's not like a collection log slot, but it is kind of a untracked unique, so figured I should get that out of the way before I complete this goal. Alright, I got some mystery boxes saved up. Let's see if I finally get the steel baguette. Unlucky. There we go. Under 10,000 Lovakite bars to go. We should finish this grind today. And there it is. Lovakite completed. Time to use these last bit of iron bars. And we will be done with smithing on this account for a very long time. Here we go. Oh, it's finally time. There's 98 smithing. After 2100 hours of training, mining, smithing, smelting. That's it. The final chunk requirement has been completed. What a crazy grind. My longest killing grind in RuneScape. By far. And we make the freaking rune plate body. There it is. This is it. That's officially chunk test done. Let's wear that. That's a nice upgrade. Oh. Okay. Well, I made this useless piece of equipment. That took me 2000 hours. And I can't even do anything with it. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the chunk life. Before we open the lucky Implings, please consider subscribing to this channel. My goal is to get 1000 new subscribers from this video, and you can help me reach that goal by simply subscribing. It would mean a lot, so thank you. That's the first unique, and that is the best in slot magic equipment for me. That is a great start. Yes, another blessing. Nice. I have a Zemi blessing as well. That's awesome. Wow, 3 collection log slots in a row. Very nice. What? No way. I got a second pair of Zeah boots. I have Bendel's boots as well. No, I wanted the other blessed Zeah. Wow, that is crazy RNG. I mean, the red ones look way better, so that is an amazing item. That was a very successful opening. We got 8 collection log slots from 50 lucky Implings. A lot of variety on uniques. I'd say that was pretty successful. Let's go and roll some chunks. Pick the chunk. Come on. Give me a free chunk. Oh, okay. Okay, I think that's nothing. I think that's nothing. But I get my first agility course. That's cool. Wait, I think that's nothing. I like that. That's a great chunk. That is actually a great chunk. I believe that's nothing, but I like that chunk though. Oh, a Mark of Grace. Yeah, I have to get a Mark of Grace. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's do that. That is the top of Draenor Village unlocked. First chunk. Very nice one. Let's go and run some laps. And this will be the easy combat achievement task completed. We do have almost 80 agility. So I think getting the Mark of Grace will take a lot longer, but should get it before I hit the 10 laps. Alright, looks like I got it on lap number 8. Not bad. I forgot about this. I can start the Vampire Slay quest. So I quickly did that. Got myself a garlic from the cupboard. And that should be every task completed in the top of Draenor Village. So let's roll another chunk. 3, 2, 1, pick the chunk. Come on. Give me another free chunk, please. Come on. Yes! Let's go! The Wizard Tower! Wait, that's my first quest! Yes! That's my quest! That's Imp Catcher, no? I think so. I think that's Imp Catcher. And I have all the beats. Yes! That is an amazing chunk. Oh, there we go. Imp Catcher! Yo! Let's go! First quest on the account. Here we go. Wizard Tower has been unlocked. Beautiful chunk. Unfortunately, I don't get any other extra chunk rolls with that. But I do get my first quest. So let's get it. Give me a quest. Alright, here we go. Imp Catcher. Give him the beats. And after over 9,000 hours playtime on this account, I have finally completed my first quest. That is amazing. Imp Catcher has been completed. An Amulet of Accuracy. Let's go. One quest out of many. I looked around in the tower and that is all I can do. Let's get another chunk. Come on. Please. Give me something nice. Oh, wait. Okay. Is that anything? Looks like I have some diary tasks to do. Alright, let's go explore this chunk. The Arceus Mine. We are very close to runecrafting now. We are one chunk away from the Soul Altar and one chunk away from the Blood Altar. So that's a 90 and 77 runecrafting grind I can now unlock. Okay, so I have 2 tasks in this chunk. One of them is this medium task. I have to do this agility shortcut. The other shortcuts are not tasks, but I can use all of them, so that's pretty nice. I have the agility level for all of these shortcuts. And the only other task I have to complete in this chunk is to make a Apitol tablet, which requires 90 magic, and luckily I have that. We can now mine these essence blocks, new item, and we can bring that to a lectern and make some tablets. Alright, this should be it. Apitol tablets, I don't need a quest for that. And there it is, the elite task in Kourend and Cabo's area. That's everything I can do in the chunk. Awesome. Time for a new one. Pick the chunk, come on. Not a freebie, please. Yes! Yes! Oh, more questing, yay! Okay. Oh man, I'm loving this run so far. I'm loving this chunk rolling streak so far. Yes! Oh, we're getting really scary close to Varrock, actually. Okay. So what do... Oh, we have to get gardening boots. Okay, let's do that. Let's complete this quest and get the boots. Alright, cool. There we go. This should be the chunk. We're getting a lot more mainland chunks, which is pretty awesome. Definitely starting to expand this area. Start the sheep shearer quest. All I have to do is give these ball of wools, and there we go. Sheep shearer quest completed. Let's get the gardening boots. I can kill this farmer spawn. The boots is a 1 in 64 drop, so that shouldn't take too long. Let's go get it. Yes, there we go. Gardening boots has been obtained. That took me 57 kills. Nice, got it under the drop rate. We are spooning. Let's roll another chunk. We are on a nice streak. Come on, give me like pest control or something. Or free one, or come on. What do we get? Oh, okay, alright. So, okay, we got this one. So as I mentioned before, I do unlock maple trees with this. I have to buy some lumber bullshit because of the maple trees. But I don't want to like do that right now. It will literally take me like 2 hours or something. But that's maple trees unlocked, so that's kind of cool. We finally got this chunk south of the castle. This has been rollable since day 1. Very excited to explore this chunk. Let's go check it out. Alright, so here's the maple trees. I can now chop maple trees first time I can get these logs. And there is a small task for forestry I have to do. I have to chop like 600 of these logs and buy a couple forestry items. I will do this the moment I get a big grind. So for now I'm just gonna backlog this for a few hours. Roll some more chunks until I get a big grind. So we don't have to pass the chunk rolling. But yeah, that's really cool. New type of log. I also tested the mess hall, and it looks like I can do this minigame now. And I think that is by far my best cooking method now on this account, which is gonna help when I get the 99 grind. Let me know what the XP per hour is for this. I don't remember. I think it's at least like 100k an hour. But yeah, this should be very good. My best method before this was 40,000 XP per hour making chocolate cake. So this should be a big improvement. That's already awesome. Alright, and that's everything I can do. Let's pick the chunk. Come on, let's see what we get. Another freebie, maybe. Oh, hello. Bless mine. Okay. Is that anything? Does that mean anything? Okay, that's interesting. Nothing. Okay. Well, nothing. There we go. Unlock Blast Mine, another free chunk. This minigame doesn't give smithing XP, so luckily I don't feel too bad about getting this. It is pretty good for mining XP, and the ores you can gather with this are decent, but it's not really gonna be relevant for me. So it's cool to have another Lova Cannons chunk unlocked, but yeah, this chunk basically doesn't do anything. So we can roll chunks straight away, so let's do it. Come on, let's get another freebie. What? No way. Yo, okay. What? Oh, look at that. Freaking another quest. That is an amazing chunk. A Drainer Manor. Another mainland chunk. And we can teleport there with the Arceus spellbook. So that's really cool. We finally have a teleport to the mainland. I previously had to pest control teleport and then walk here. Or take the boat. But I finally have a teleport to the mainland now. And we are 2 chunks away from Edgeville, so that's pretty cool too. Getting closer to using the Ober keys finally. Alright, let's go and do the Ernest a Chicken quest. Get some more quest points. 3rd quest in this chunk rolling session. That is insane. I forgot to mention I can plant a belladonna seed, and I believe it is a hard task for the Lumbridge diary. I think it takes like 5 hours to grow this. Since this chunk doesn't really have any requirements, I'm just gonna dig up this belladonna tomorrow and complete the Lumbridge task. I'm not gonna wait for that right now. I believe Limpwurt also did that, so I think it's fine. And here we go. Ernest a Chicken quest completed. 6 quest points now. 3 quests completed. Wow, that's crazy. Didn't have a single quest completed before the chunk rolls, and now we have 3. And with that quest, I can enter this portal and kill the Slayer monster. I have the level for this. There is a kilowatt KC. And that is, I think, everything I can do in this chunk. That wasn't too bad. Let's get another chunk. Let's see what we get. What? Wait, what is that? Oh, what the... I got the corner. No. Yeah. No way. We got the corner content. No. Ay, ay, ay. That is a nothing chunk. This is rollable because I have that tiny little corner left of the settlement of runes. So that is a rollable chunk, but that does absolutely nothing. And that is one less chunk I can roll on the map now. On to the next one. See what we get. Come on. Oh no. I hate this. Fuck. Okay, well, I did get a lot of chunks. But we did end up with the highest runecrafting grind possible. The thing is, if I complete this, I have no other runecrafting requirements anymore until Varrock at least. I think this will take me like... I would say like 1.5 months maybe. I don't think it's that bad. It's like 1 to 2 months probably. Alright, we finally got a grind. The soul altar has been unlocked. Definitely not what I was expecting today. But yeah, that requires 90 runecrafting. I can use the library method, handing in the books. It's honestly not a bad method, but I really dislike doing it. But we got this. There's the soul altar. I will be able to make soul runes once I get 90 runecrafting. And yeah, that's my next grind. But before we do that, let's first quickly complete all the tasks I backlogged earlier today. Alright, there's the lumberjack boots. 2 more items left to buy in the shop. It is the next day. There is the lumbridge task. Picking the belladonna. Let's go buy the forestry items. I quickly got the logs as well. Alright, there's 2 items I have to buy. The blueprint and I have to buy the log brace. And there we go. That is everything completed. I believe I can make a new backpack. There we go. Forestry basket has been upgraded. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Alright, I think we can get another item here. Clothing pouch. Can use that on the forestry basket. Oh, we can store lumberjack outfit in that. I might as well do that. There we go. Used all my lumberjack items on the basket. I guess that boosts my woodcutting XP a bit. Awesome. I hope you guys are okay that I backlogged these mini like goals. I just didn't feel like doing that during the chunk rolling, as it only took me like 1 hour or 2 hours to do that. But of course, that's the first thing we did. So now it is time for runecrafting. We can teleport to the Arceus library actually. That's pretty nice. And it is time. I have 52 runecrafting now. I have to get level 90 with the library. Let's go and do that. I will be going on vacation for a few weeks in May. And after that, we're gonna go absolutely crazy on this grind. And hopefully we can roll a chunk again in June or July. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. This grind took me over 2100 hours to complete. Hopefully you enjoyed the Lucky Impling opening as well. And I'll see you guys very soon. Have a great day, everyone.